Please take note of the emergency exits. Please shut off all cell phones and pages during the performance. And thank you very much, and enjoy the show.
Try to remember the kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow. Try to remember the kind of September when grass was green and rain was yellow. Try to remember the kind of September when you were a tender and callow fellow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Try to remember when life was so tender that no one wept except the willow. Try to remember when life was so tender that dreams were kept beside your pillow. Try to remember when life was so tender, when love was an ember about to billow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember, although you know the snow will follow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember without hurt. The heart is hollow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember the fire of September that made us mellow. Deep in December, our hearts should remember and follow. things you need to know before we begin the play. First of all, the characters. A boy, a girl, two fathers, and a wall. Anything else we may need will get out of this box. It's hard to know which is most important or how it all began. The boy was born, the girl was born. They grew up quickly, became shy in their own ways but for different reasons. Went to school, read romances, studied cloud formations in a lazy afternoon. Instead of reading textbooks, tried to memorize the move. When the girl was 15, she was younger than the boy, she began to notice something strange. Her ugly duckling features had undergone a change. In short, she was becoming pretty. For the thought so stunned and excited her that she became almost immediately, incurably, insane. Observe.
The moon turns red on my birthday, and it always will until someone saves me and brings me back to my palace.
That is a typical remark. The other symptoms vary. She thinks that she's a princess, that her name must be in French or Eurasian, although she's not quite sure what that is.
You see, no one can feel the way I feel, and have a father named Amos Babcock Bellomy.
She has a glue paste necklace, which she thinks is really real.
I found it in the attic, with my mother's name inside. It's my favorite possession.
It's her fancy.
It's my pride. This morning, a bird woke me up. It was a lark or a peacock, or something like that. It was a strange sort of bird that I'd never heard. And I said, hello, and it vanished, flew away. The very minute I said hello. It was mysterious. So you know what I did? I went over to my mirror and brushed my hair 200 times without stopping. And my hair turned mauve. No, honestly, mauve. And then red. And then a deep blue when the sun hit it. I'm 16 years old. And every day something happens to me. I don't know what to make of it. Every morning when I get up to get dressed, I can tell something's different. I like to touch my eyelids, because they're never quite the same. Oh, I hug myself till my arms turn blue, and then I close my eyes and I cry until the tears run down and I can taste them. I love to taste my tears. I am special. I am special. Please, God, please, don't let me be normal. I'd like to swim in a clear blue stream where the water is icy cold, then go to town in a golden gown and have my fortune told. Just once, just once, just once before I'm old. I'd like to be not evil, but a little worldly wise, to be the kind of girl designed to be kissed upon the eyes. I'd like to dance till 2 o'clock, or sometimes dance till dawn. Or if the band can stand it, just go on and on and on. Just once, before the chance is gone. I'd like to waste a week or two and never do a chore.
now for the boy. His story should be a wee bit shorter, because it's pretty much the same.
There is this girl.
That is the essence.
There is this girl.
I warn you, this may be monotonous.
There is this girl. I'm 20 years old. I've had an education. I've studied biology. I've been inside a lab, dissected violets. I know the way things are. I'm grown up, stable, willing to conform. I'm beyond such foolish notions. And yet, in spite of all my knowledge, there's this girl. To hear the explosion of my soul. No other eyes but hers to make me wise. And I don't care what you say about species, because there isn't any plant, animal, or anything else made quite the same as she is. It's stupid, I know, and incredibly undignified, but I do love her.
Look, this is the wall their fathers built between their houses.
They built it ages ago, last month when I came home. Poor fools. They built it to keep us apart. I wonder if she's there now. I shall see. I don't know what to call her. She's too vibrant for a name. What shall I call her? Juliet!
Yes, dear.
Helena!
Yes, dear.
And Cassandra, and Cleopatra, and Beatrice. And also, Guinevere.
What, dear?
I think she's there. Can you hear me?
Barely.
I've been speaking with you.
To whom?
To them. I've been telling them that if someone were to ask me to describe you, I would be utterly and totally speechless. Except to say perhaps that you are Polaris, or the inside of a leaf.
Speak a little louder.
I love you. If I were in the desert deep in sand, and the sun was burning like a hot pomegranate, walking through a nightmare in the heat of a summer day, until my mind was parched, then you are water, cool, clear water, a refreshing glass of water.
What, dear?
Water, love, you are love, better far than a metaphor could ever be. Love, you are loved, my mystery of love. If the world was like an iceberg and everything was frozen and tears turned into icicles in the eye, and snow came pouring and sleet and ice came stabbing like a knife, then you are heat, a fire alive with heat, a flame that thaws the iceberg with its heat.
Repeat.
You are heat, love.
I am love.
You are love.
I am love.
Better far than a metaphor could ever be. Love. You are love.
I am love.
My mystery of love. You are Polaris, the one trustworthy star. You are September, a special mystery to me. You are sunlight, moonlight, mountains, valley, the microscopic inside of a leaf. My joy, my grief, my star, my leaf. Love, you are love, better far than a metaphor could ever be. Love, you are love. I know, but you're trembling.
My father loves to spy.
So does mine. I had to climb out through my bedroom window. He locked my door.
God, be careful. Suppose you were to fall.
It's on the ground floor.
Oh.
Oh, but still, it's very small.
Of azaleas.
Azaleas?
I dreamt that I was picking azaleas when all at once this duke, oh, he was very old. I'd say maybe 40, but attractive and very evil.
I hate it.
And he was with a retinue of scoundrels, and they were hiding behind the rhododendrons. When all at once, when I picked an azalea, he leapt out at me!
God, I hate it.
Oh, I struggled! Like the rape of the sanguine women, I cried,
And I was nearby.
okay. Yeah. And you single-handedly fought off all of his men, and won!
And then?
Celebration!
Fiesta!
Fireworks!
Laughter!
How would fathers give in?
And we live happily ever after.
There's no reason it can't be exactly like that. Someone's coming.
It's my father.
Kiss me.
Too much moisture. Hello. Well, there are a great many things I can tell you about myself. Such as, well, I was once in the Navy. Yes, that's where I learned horticulture. Yes, I've been the world over, seen it all. Mountain cactus, the century plant, Japanese ivy, and exotic ports where they sold bogwort in the open market. Yes, I am a man of experience. And there's one thing I've learned. Too much moisture is worse than none at all. Prune a plant, avoid water. And go easy on the manure. Moderation, that is the moral. That is my son's foot.
Hello, Father.
What are you doing up in that tree?
Writing verses.
Curses.
How's that?
I offer a father's curses to the kind of education that makes our children fools. I sent that boy to school, to college. I hope you know what that cost. Whoa! Did he learn how to dig a cesspool? No! He's up there now, writing verses. Why do I always find you standing beside that wall?
I'm waiting for it to fall. Besides, I like it. I like its lovely texture and its pretty little eyes.
Walls don't have eyes.
Then what do you call this flower?
Sweet God, he's clever.
Son, you're an ass. There you stand each day, writing verses, while who knows what our neighbor is up to on the other side of that wall. He's a villain, and I won't have it. Now, I'll clip those branches where an enemy could climb. I'll line that wall with bottles. I'll jag it up with glass. What was that?
Some broken willow, a wounded bird.
Maybe. Well, walls don't have eyes, but they do have ears. Just climb up there myself and take a look. Oh, ow. Oh. There's that stiffness again. Result of my Navy career. Son, you climb. You can see for me.
Yes, Father.
Well, what do you see?
I love you.
I love you too.
What are you mumbling about? Get down from there if there's nothing to be seen. Get down, I say!
I obey.
You're an idiot. So I've decided it's time you were married. So I went shopping this morning and picked you out a wife. How's that sound again?
Anguish bird?
Weeping willow? Maybe. But back to business. Son, I found you a girl. Pearl.
And if I prefer a diamond?
How dare you prefer a diamond when I offer you a pearl?
Listen carefully to what I have to say. Listen, flowers, and wall, and willow, and wounded bird. And you, Father, may as well listen too. I will not wed by your wisdom. I will not walk neatly into a church and contract out to prolongate my race. I will not go wedding in a too tight suit, nor be witness when I take my bride.
You will do exactly what
No! I will marry when I marry, in my own particular way. And my bride shall dress in sunlight, with the rain with her wedding veil, with no one standing by, out in the open. No song except September being sung in the busy grass. No sound except our hearts roaring like a flower alive with bees. Without benefit of neighbor, without benefit of book, except perhaps her handprint as she presses her hand in mine. Except perhaps her imprint as she gives me her golden hair. in a field while kneeling, being joined by the joy of life. There, in the air, in the open. That is how I plan to wive.
Son, you need pruning. Now come inside and write simplicity 200 times without stopping. Maybe that will improve your style.
That's right. Open your thirsty little mouths. I'm her father. Believe me, it isn't easy. Perhaps that's why I love vegetables. So dependable. I mean, you plant a radish, you know what you're about. You don't get a turnip or a cabbage, no. Plant a cabbage, get a cabbage. Plant a turnip, get a turnip. Well, with children. I thought I had planted a turnip, or at worst, maybe an avocado, something remotely useful. I'm a merchant, I sell buttons. What use do I have for a rose? There she is. Missy, you must go inside.
I've told you, I'm a princess.
You're a button maker's daughter. Now go inside as you're told. God knows what our enemy is up to beyond that wall. Up to no good, I can feel it. Him and his no good son! Now go inside as you're told. Look out, you nearly stepped in my peppers. That does it. I'll build a fence by this wall. A high fence with barbed stickers, an arsenal of wire.
But Papa, a fence is expensive.
Expensive? I'll build it myself. Now go inside as you're told. Go! Is she going? Yole, yole, hee-hoo. Yole, yole, hee-hoo. Huckabee! Bellomy! Neighbor! How's the gout?
Oh, I barely noticed. And your asthma?
A trifle. But I endure it.
Well, it's nearly 7.
What is?
The wedding. They're nearly ready. I hid in the bushes and I overheard them. Oh, it is something. They're out of their minds with love.
Hooray!
Yes, my son, he is fantastic.
Well, my daughter, she's fantastic too. The both of them are mad.
They are geese.
It was a clever plan we had to build this wall.
Yeah, yes, and to pretend to feud.
Just think if they knew we wanted them wed.
A prearranged marriage.
They'd rather be dead.
Children,
Lover!
fantastic.
Geese!
How clever we are.
How crafty to know.
To manipulate children.
You merely say,
No. Oh, dogs got to bark, mules got to bray, soldiers must fight, and preachers must pray, and children, I guess, must get their own way the minute that you say no.
why did the kids pour jam on the cat? Raspberry jam all over the cat. Why should the kids do something like that when all that we said was no?
My son was once afraid to swim, the water made him wince, until I said, you mustn't swim. Been swimming ever since.
Been swimming ever since. Oh, dogs got to bark, mules got to bray, soldiers must fight, and preachers must pray, and children, I guess, must get their own way the minute that you say no. Why did the kids put beans in their ears? No one can hear with beans in their ears. After a while, the reason appears. They did it 'cause we said no. Your daughter brings a young man in, says, do you like him, Pa? Just tell her he's a fool, and then you've got a son-in-law. You've got a son-in-law. Sure as the June comes right after May, sure as the night comes right after day, you can be sure the devil's to pay the minute that you say no. Make sure you never say no. thing left.
Yes, I know how to end the feud.
Exactly, you guessed it.
Well, I think I found the answer.
Tell me.
It's very delicious, very theatrical.
Tell me.
An abduction.
Who's abducted?
Your daughter.
What? Who abducts her?
A professional abductor. I've hired the very man.
Gentlemen, good evening.
What the devil?
Who are you?
I was sent for, a maiden in distress.
Oh, yes. You must be the famous El Gallo.
The guy.
Oh, see, this is what I was about to tell you. We hire this man to assist us. He pretends to kidnap your daughter. My son rushes in to save her, and then a battle.
I allow the boy to defeat me.
My son becomes a hero, and the feud is over forever.
Oh, I see. How much for such a drama?
That's in your depends.
Depends on what?
What else? The quality of the rape.
No.
Forgive me. The attempted rape. The abduction, the kidnapping, the seizure, call it what you will. To plunder, to pillage, to carry off by force from the Latin word repair, meaning to seize. You have heard the rape of Lucrece.
Oh, yes, of
The
course.
rape of the lock.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, I did hear her speak of Sabine women.
Yeah, well, it doesn't sound right to me.
It is though, I assure you. As a matter of fact, it's standard. The lovers meet in secret, and so forth. The villains interrupt them, and so forth. The boy, he fights off pirates, Indians, bandits, piracy, lands happy ending, and so forth. All of it quite standard.
Yes. But what about the cost? And so forth.
That, senor, depends on type.
You mean we get a choice?
No. I recommend a first class, but yes, with regular union rates.
Rape. Oh, pretty rape. Such a pretty rape. The obvious open school board rape with little mandolins and perhaps a cape. A rape by coach, it's little in request. A rape by day, but the rape by night is best. Just try to see it. And you will soon agree, senors, why? Invite regrets. When you can get the sort of rape you'll never forget. You can get the rape emphatic, you can get the rape polite, you can get the rape with Indians, a truly charming sight. You can get the race on horseback, they'll say it's new and gay. So you see, the sort of rape depends on what you pay. It depends on what you pay. The kids are loving it, depends on what you pay. So why be stingy? It depends on what. The spectacular rape, with costumes ordered from the East, requires rehearsal. It takes a dozen men at least. A couple of singers and a string quartet. A major production requires a set.
That sounds expensive.
Just try to see it, and you will soon agree, senors, why. You might regret when you can get the sort of rape you'll never ever forget. You can get the rape emphatic, you can get the rape polite, you can get the rape with Indians, a truly charming sight. You can get the rape on horseback, they'll say it's distant gay. So you see, the sort of rape depends on what you pay. So you see, the sort of rape depends on what you pay. It depends on what you pay. So why be stingy? It depends on what you pay. The Gothic rape, a favor carry on a baseball swoon. The drunken rape is done completely in a cheap saloon. Nothing cheap. The rape Venetian needs a blue lagoon. A rape with moonlight or without a moon. Moonlight's expensive, but it's in demand. A military rape is done with truckers and a band who understand. I understand. It's very grand. It's very grand. It's done with drums and a great big brass band. Yeah!
It's so Spanish. That's why I like it.
I like it too. Just try to see it. I see it. Soon agree, senors, why? It might regret when you can get the sort of rape you'll never
sort of rate depends on what you pay. So you see, the sort of rate depends on what you pay. So you see, the sort of rate depends on what you pay. So you see, the rate depends a lot on what you.
I say they're only young ones. Let's get to first class.
One rate, first class.
With trimming.
With trimmings. Now, is it to be a big affair or an intimate?
We thought just the children.
I mean at the party.
Just the immediate family is
Perhaps a
fine.
small gathering. on the
Too
road.
expensive. Just the immediate family will do, thank you.
Very well. That means the orchestra can go home afterwards. Still, big affairs are nice.
Maybe some other time.
Fine. Go home and rehearse your parts.
We can get the rape emphatic, we can get the rape polite, we can get the rape with Indians, a truly charming sight. We can get the rape on horseback, they all say it's new and gay. So you see, the sort of rate depends on what you pay. It depends on what you pay. Hooray!
La, time is rushing, and a major production to do. I need actors, extra actors, to stage my elaborate rape. But I'm not worried. Something will turn up. I can sense it in the air. Hear that? What did I tell you?
Sir, the players have arrived.
Senor, most welcome.
Don't look as if we are, sir. Remove 10 pounds of road dust from these ancient and wrinkled cheeks. See makeup caked in glowing powder. Pink. Oh, and a beard full blown and blowing like the whiskers of a bear. Oh, and hair. Oh, imagine hair in a box. I've got all colors. Imagine hair. Oh, and not these clothes. Oh, no, 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 dear God, no. No common rag like any beggar, but you must see me in a doublet. Mortimer! Fetch the doublet! Imagine. It's torn, I know, but forget it. It disappears under the lights. Oh! That's it! That's the whole trick. You must see me under the lights. I recite. Say a cue. Anyone. I'll know it. You'll see. Go ahead.
Friends, Romans, countrymen.
Is what?
Friends, Romans, countrymen.
Don't tell me, I'll get it. Friends, Romans, countrymen. Oh, that's it! That's an easy one. You should have given me something harder. Watch this. Friends, Romans, countrymen, screw your carriage to the sticking place, and be not sick and pale with grief, that thou, her handmaidens,
should be far more fair than she is.
How is that?
Amazing.
You should see it under the lights. It's dazzling, I assure you. I'm Henry Albertson. Perhaps you recall my Hamlet.
Of course.
Oh, you remember! Would you like to see the clippings?
Absolutely.
As you wish. I preserve them, you know. I might write a book someday. This is Mortimer. He does death scenes. He's been with me for over 40 years. He's an expert. Would you like to see one? Go on, Mortimer. Die for the man. It's my speciality. Do you recall my... Romeo?
I'm afraid not.
I have the clippings!
Here's the path.
Aha!
We'll have these players play something like the abduction of the maiden before this level.
And if he be but flesh?
We'll stand our ground and fight till one of us is downed.
Nobly done.
This way, Henry.
Young man. Thank you very much. Henry? Why you want me? Off left, Mortimer. Off left. Indians are always off left. Oh. Righto! Henry? What's me cue? I'll tell you when it's time. Oh, and Mortimer, dress the stage. Dress the stage. Dear friend, don't cluster up when you die. It's not a really Indian, you know. I believe that's everything. I imagine we'd better hide now. Oh!
I almost forgot. I promised them moonlight.
It's amazing! It's beautiful, eh?
It's a lover's moon.
Oh.
Go on ahead, Henry. I'll be right there. You wonder how these things begin. Well, this begins with the Glen. It begins with the season, which, for want of a better word, we might as well call September. It begins with a forest, where the woodchucks woo and the leaves wax green, and vines entwine like lovers. Try to see it, not with your eyes, for they are wise, but see it with your ears, the cool green breathing of the leaves, and hear it with the inside of your hand. The soundless sound of shadows flicking light. Celebrate sensation. Recall that secret place. You've been there. You remember? That special place where once, just once, in your crowded sunlit lifetime, you hid in the shadows from the tyranny of time, and sat beside the clover, where someone's hand touched your hand, and love was sweeter than the berries, or the honey, or the stinging taste of mint. It is September, before rainfall, a perfect time to be a month.
Hello?
Hello. My father is going to be very angry.
I know. So's mine.
We've never been here at night.
No.
It's different from the day.
Are you frightened?
Yes? No? It's cold here. There's going to be a storm.
Do you want my coat?
No, thank you. Matt? My hand is trembling.
Don't be afraid, please. All right.
Matt, take care of me. Teach me. I'm going to be awkward or afraid. I love you, Matt. And I want there to be a happy ending.
I promise there will be. Look. My hand's trembling too.
Hear how the wind begins to whisper. See how the leaves go streaming by. Smell how the velvet rain is falling out where the fields are warm and dry. Now is the time to run inside and stay. Now is the time to find a hideaway where we can
Soon it's gonna rain, I can see it. Soon it's gonna rain, I can tell. Soon it's gonna rain, what are we gonna do? Soon it's gonna rain, I can feel it. Soon it's gonna rain, I can tell. Soon it's gonna rain, what'll we do with you? We'll find 4 limbs of a tree we'll build, 4 walls and a floor we'll bind, it over with leaves and run inside to stay. Then we'll let it rain, we'll not feel it. Then we'll let it rain, rain pell-mell. And we'll not complain if it never stops at all. We'll live and love within our own 4 walls. May I show you around the castle?
Oh, yes, please.
Here's the lookout tower, and over here is the throne. And the family pride and joy, the ballroom.
Oh, my, how grand.
Princess.
Your Highness.
We'll find 4 limbs of a tree we'll build, 4 walls and a floor we'll find, it over with leaves and run inside.
molto, con molto. Everyone get your swords. Indians are ready. Indians ready. No, off left, damn it. Something tells me you have to do it yourself.
Oh, you get a bit sore first. Darn like that. That's the easiest thing in the business. I've been dying for 40 years. Ever since I was a little boy. Oh, you should have seen me in those days. I could dive off a 20-foot cliff backwards. People used to cry out, "Die again, Mortimer! Die again!" Well, of course I never did.
Are you off now, Henry? Yes, going somewhere. There's not much left of the old company anymore, just Mortimer and myself, but when we make out, I recite Shakespeare, Mortimer dies. There's always an audience for that, somewhere. And, I nearly forgot. Here's your mood. This is my moment, I know this one. And the flights of angels sing thee to thy... That's my light!
Sorry.
Thank you. Flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. Why doth the drum come hither? You know, Mortimer, there are no small actors, only small parts. Remember me in light.
Worthy of a toe? A group of living statues. What do they call it? A tableau. I wonder if they can hold it. They'll try to, I suppose. And yet it won't be easy to hold such a pretty pose. We'll see. We'll leave them a bit. Then we'll see. Act one's over. It's intermission now.
You're on 5. Right, I'm sorry. You're on 5.
I can't just kick her out.
Right, I'm going, don't push.
Last time.
Can you help me with my zipper?
I was like this. I was this.
Come on, I got a cramp in my leg! Their moon was cardboard fragile, very apt to fray. And what last night seemed scenic may seem cynic by today. The play's not over, oh no, not quite. For life never ends in the moonlit night. And despite what pretty poets say, the night is only half the day. So we would like to truly finish what was foolishly begun. For the story has not ended, and the play is never done, until all of us have been burned a bit, and burnished by the sun.
Oh, it's hot. What? I said it's hot.
Now we can meet in the sunlight.
And now there's no more wall.
Aren't we happy?
Yes, aren't we?
He looks different in the sunlight.
I'm not ready to get married yet.
I thought he was taller somehow.
When it comes right down to it, she's just the girl next door.
Neighbor, friend, in-law. This is what we've always wanted. Our gardens are one.
We've merged.
Related.
Amalgam.
Mated.
What shall we do today?
Whatever you say.
And tomorrow?
The same. I wonder where that road goes.
I'd like to take my hair down and go swimming in the stream.
Water, water, water.
What did you say?
I said water, water, water.
Clip, clip, clip.
What?
You're clipping my kumquat.
Rot.
This plum is too ripe.
Sorry. Please don't watch me while I'm eating.
Sorry.
You're about to drown that magnolia.
Sorry. You're standing in my kumquat.
Sorry.
Take away the golden moonbeam. Take away the tinsel sky. What a night seems oh so scenic. Maybe cynic by and by.
Take away the painted sunsets. Take away the blue lagoon. What at night seems oh so scenic. Maybe cynic much too soon.
Take away the sense of drama. Take away the puppet play. What at night seems oh so scenic. Maybe cynic by today.
Take away the secret meetings. Take away the chance to fight. What night seems oh so scenic. Maybe cynic in the light. So take it away and paint it up right. So take it away and decorate it. So So take it away. That sun is too bright.
I see that it really is a pity.
Life used to be so pretty.
Take away the golden moonbeam.
Take away the painted sunset.
Take away the sense of drama.
Take away the secret meetings. Take away the chance to fight.
Maybe
White night
cynic
seems
by
also
today.
scenic. Maybe cynic in the night. By today,
Much too soon.
I am I.
This plum is too ripe.
Sorry.
I miss the moon.
So do I.
It's a fool to tear down that wall.
Yeah, so was I. I hate people tramping in my garden.
Your garden? Why, I'll have
Please,
you know
no
that.
fighting. I come like Cassandra with a fig leaf in my hand.
It was Minerva.
That's a plum.
Well,
Don't mind them. I think they're jealous.
Jealous?
Of us, of our youth and our passion.
Fantastic.
See? They are jealous.
I think it's sweet, like a drama. Father's always played a fool.
I could speak if I chose to.
We shouldn't.
Speak what?
No, I'll be silent. But you better not push it much further.
You forget that I'm a hero. After all, there's my rapier.
And my rape.
Aha! What swordplay. Now that was really living.
And that handsome bandit, oh, what hands! He grabbed me. Here, I put a ribbon in the very spot.
Hot-blooded bandits, and I cut them down like wheat.
I could speak, but I won't.
We could, but we shouldn't.
It should be made into an epic poem.
I'll write it.
Or better yet, a shrine.
Divine, I'll build it.
Where the wall was.
This very spot, I heard your call, right beside our father's wall. I drew my sword and slew them all. How many were there? 20?
30!
Or even 32. And everyone there was to slay, I slew.
Ass.
I beg your pardon?
I say that you're an ass.
Charming.
Isn't it? He behaves like a pantaloon.
My God, that does! Wait! No, I am no pantaloon. You think that walls come tumbling down? You think that brigands find an open gate the way prepared? You think it's fate?
What do you mean?
You think that fathers play the fool to children barely out of school?
They do in books.
In books, maybe, but it's not that way in reality. No, children play on puppet stages prepared by fathers' hard-won wages. Or do you think such things can be? You think a first-class rape comes free? Oh, God, look at this. It's the villain's fee.
What is that?
It's the bill for your pretty little rape.
But the feud?
We arranged it.
And the wall?
Built to fall.
I don't believe it.
Read on, Macduff.
Item. A silver piece for actor to portray Indian raiding party. Item. A piece of gold to the famous Gallo.
That's Gallo.
For allowing himself to be wounded by a beardless and callow boy. Item. 1 moon. Well, I see you spared no pains.
You mean it wasn't real? The bandit, the moonlight?
Everything.
But it isn't fair. We didn't need your bandit or your moon. We're in love. We could have made our own moon.
Dear child.
We were just puppets.
A marriage of convenience.
You see that? You've gone and spoiled everything.
I told you it
You told me, you liar! Get out of my kumquat!
Damn your kumquat! Ha!
Does it? Drown! Drown!
You hack-one maniac!
You kleptomaniac!
Ouch!
I'll build up my wall again.
I too!
I'll line it up with bottles.
I'll jack mine up with glass!
Pardon me. Damn.
Wait!
It's my bandit!
You are a Gallo?
Sometimes.
About this bill. I think you earned it rather easily.
You made it rather easy to earn.
That's true. But now I'll make it harder. Where's my sword?
Nice boy.
On guard!
Up a bit with the wrist. That for the back more. And for the entrails. Very good. Encore. Thrust 1. Thrust 2. Bend at the knee. Thrust 3. Don't forget the parade.
God, I'm a fool.
Always bragging.
Don't be sarcastic.
I shall be sarcastic whenever I choose.
You think I couldn't do it?
I think you better grow up.
Grow up! Grow up! This coming from a girl who was 16.
Girls mature faster.
No, this can't be happening. If I'm not mad, if I'm not gloriously insane, then I'm me again. And if I'm me, then I can see.
See what?
Everything. All the flaws. You're childish.
Childlike.
Silly.
So.
And you have freckles.
So lie!
Underneath all those pounds of powder. Freckles!
I hate you!
You see? Self-deception. It's a sign of immaturity to wear lavender perfume before you're 40.
You're a posier. I've heard you walking around the gardens reciting romantic poems about yourself. Ha! The bold hero!
You're adolescent. Beyond that road lies adventure.
I'm going to take my hair down and go swimming in the stream.
You're never going to hear from me again, my dear, because from now on, I'm going to be bad.
I'll sit up all night and sing songs to the moon.
I'll drink. I'll gamble. I'll grow a mustache. I'll find my madness out there somewhere.
I'll find mine too. I'll have an affair.
Goodbye forever.
See if I care.
This tear is enough. This tiny tear. A boy may go. A girl must stay. Thus the world runs away. See? He sees it. The world seems very black.
Beyond that road lies a shining world.
Beyond that road lies despair.
Beyond that road lies a world that's gleaming.
People are scheming.
Beauty,
Hunger.
glory,
Sorrow.
never a pain or care.
He's liable to find a couple of surprises there. There's a song we'll sing, it's a well-known song, but the tune is bitter and it doesn't take long to learn.
I can learn
That pretty little world that beams so bright, that pretty little world that seems delightful can burn.
Let me learn. Let me learn. For I can see it shining somewhere. Inside my ear I hear them all singing. Come learn. And I'm ready. I can hear it. Sirens singing. Inside my ear I hear them all singing. Come learn. Who knows, maybe all the visions I can see may be waiting just for me to say. Take me there and make me see it. Make me feel it. I know it's so, I know that it really may be. Let me learn.
It's not only glitter, but once there, they burn.
I can see it. I can hear it.
Can hear it. Siren sing. Don't look too close, or maybe you'll never return.
I can see it. Who knows? Maybe all the visions I can see may be waiting just for me to say. Oh, I can see it shining somewhere. Make me see it. Take me there and make me a part of it. Make me see the light inside. Don't lie to me. Make me see the light inside. Don't lie to me. I know it's so. I know it really may be just what I've always waited for. This is what my life's created for.
The world will teach him very quickly the secret he needs to know. A certain paradox about romance. And so we let him go. We commit him to the tender mercies of the most stringent teacher, time. And just so there's no slip-up, we add a bit of spice.
Hold on there a minute, matey!
What?
And just where are you going, my fiery-eyed young friend? You don't need to tell me. I can see it in your eyes. Oh, I see it too. The beetle eyes! You go for the goose. The golden goose that lays the platinum-plated eggs, right? Right! I am Lord Vigo. Like yourself, a young man out looking for a pleasant pinch of adventure.
A young man?
Yes. And to your left, observe this seamy individual. He is my companion that goes by the name of Socrates. The Roman! Romanov, he means. Blue blood. A descendant of the Tsars.
The Tsars.
Yes, the Tsars. He's in fact the most noblest Romanov of them all, but enough of this chit-chat. Yes, enough, enough! You go looking for adventure, we'll take you, right, Sucky? We'll take him all right to all the places you've dreamed of. Venice, Egypt. Ah, Egypt. I die! Egypt! It's a line from something. I'm not quite sure.
I thought that I would
Seek your fortunes. Exactly why we're here. Right, Socky? Right, Lottie. We're gonna give you the what? The fireworks, he means.
But it was my intention.
Forget intentions. They pave the road to hell. We'll see to your education. We know all the ropes. The ropes to skip as well. Even I know. Well, and girlies. Gypsy, gypsy. Fantastic beauty. Just waiting to be unzipped. But I no need to thank us. Maestro! Beyond that road's an episode, an episode, an episode. Beyond that road's an episode. Look out, you nearly tripped. Hip, hip. Beyond that road's an episode, an episode, an episode. Beyond that road's an episode. Just waiting to be unzipped. Beyond that road's an episode, an episode, an episode. Beyond that road's an episode.
Now, grant me in your minds a month. October is over, and the sky grows gray. A month goes by, it's a little bit colder. A month goes by, we're 1 month older.
That's fine. Nothing better than a good thick wall. Keep working, friend.
Still progressing? Good. I want to get it finished before snowfall.
It's getting colder. I think I'll just see how the walls come in. It's fine. Keep working. This weather makes a man feel old.
1 month. Been gone almost a month. Still not a single word. How's it going? Hmm? Forgot. You're not supposed to speak, are you?
Luisa. Luisa, it's silly to stand in the garden all day. Luisa, you'll catch pneumonia. You'll catch asthma. Luisa. Well, I brought you this shawl. I don't suppose you'd care to see my garden.
They won't answer.
I don't recall addressing that remark to you, sir.
They're not supposed to speak.
Oh, yeah. Oh. By the way...
Yes?
Nothing. What's so funny? What?
I was just thinking about how we used to meet here.
Climbing over the wall?
Secret meetings.
Just to play a little game of cards. How's your son?
Not a word.
He'll be back when he runs out of your money.
Thank you. Your daughter?
The same. Like a statue. Stands in the garden and dreams all day.
Pity. Saying, how's your garden?
Growing?
Yeah, mine too.
Gardens keep on growing.
Yes, indeed they do.
So dependable. That's why I love vegetables.
You know, it's true. I love them too.
Plant a radish, get a radish, never any doubt. That's why I love vegetables, you know what you're about.
Plant a turnip, get a turnip, maybe you'll get two. That's why I love vegetables, you know that they'll come through.
They're dependable, they're befriendable, they're the best pal our parents ever know. While with children,
It's bewildering.
you don't know until the seed is nearly grown. Just what you've sown, so plant a carrot, get
A carrot, not a Brussels sprout.
That's why I love vegetables, you know what you're about. Life is merry if it's very vegetarian. A man who plants a garden is a very happy man.
Plant a beanstalk, get a beanstalk, just the same as Jack. And if you don't like it, you can always take it back.
But if your issue doesn't kiss you, then I wish you luck. For once you planted children, you're absolutely stuck. Every turnip green, every kidney bean, every plant grows according to the plot.
Wow, with progeny.
It's hodgepodgeny. For as soon as you think you know what kind you've got, it's what they're not. So plant a radish, get a radish, not a sauerkraut. That's why I love vegetables, you know what you're about. Life is very, if it's very vegetarian. A man who plants a garden is a very happy man. A vegetarian, very merry vegetarian.
No, I prefer poker.
Yeah, but we have to hurry.
Well, don't forget, you still owe me money from last time. And you guys keep working, huh?
Nice bunch of chaps.
I'd like to swim in a clear blue stream where the water is icy cold, then go to a town in a golden gown and have my fortune told.
Just once. Just once. Just once before you're old.
It's my bandit.
You're back, yes.
What are you doing up in that tree?
Going right?
Don't grow too rapid, you might fall.
Very wise.
What do you see from up there?
Everything.
Really?
Nearly.
Do you see Matt?
Do you care?
No. I just wondered. May I climb up there beside you?
Can if you can.
There. I don't see everything.
Takes a lot.
All I see is my own house and Matt's and the wall.
That's all.
All. Tell me, is it fun being a bandit?
It has its moments.
Well, I think it must be fun. Do you get to ride on a great white horse?
I used to.
Oh, but no longer?
Developed a saddle rash. It's very painful.
How unglamorous. I've never heard of a hero with a saddle rash.
Oh, it happens. It's an occupational hazard.
Tell me, what's your favorite blunder?
One. I think that's pirates.
Well, then, booty.
You've been reading too many books.
Oh, well, you must steal something.
Oh, yes. I steal fancies. I steal whatever is treasured most.
It's more like it. Precious rubies.
Precious rhinestones.
Rhinestones?
Can't be precious. It depends on the point of view.
Doesn't sound very sound. Economically, I mean. Do I attract you?
Somewhat.
Oh, but that's splendid. Do you see this ribbon? That's where you gave me a bruise.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be silly. I adore it. I kiss it 3 times a day. Tell me, have you seen the world?
A bit, yes.
Is it like in the books?
Depends on which books you read.
The adventures, the romances. Cast off thy name, a rose by any other name. Do you know that?
Sounds familiar.
Put up thy sword. The dew will rust it. That's Othello. He was older than Desdemona, but she loved him because he had seen the world. He killed her, of course.
Of course.
It's a far better thing I do now than I've ever done before. Isn't that beautiful? That man was beheaded.
Not surprised.
Take me there?
Where?
To the parties, to the world.
But I'm a bandit. There's a price upon my head.
I was hoping that there would be.
You and I. Us together.
Yes. Dancing forever and forever.
Round and round to the break of day. Candles glow, fiddles play. Why not be wild if we feel that way? Reckless and terribly gay. Round and round with the magic spell, velvet gown, pink lapel. Life is a colorful carousel, reckless and terribly gay.
I'm ready anytime. If you take me, I'm ready to go. So show the way to me. I will try to be ready to go.
I seem to see Venice, we're on a lagoon. A gondolier's carooning a gondola tune. The air makes your head a little blue in the moon.
I can swim.
You're so blue in the moon.
Oh, look at the peasants. They're lighting candelabras. Oh, I believe they're lighting torches. Yes. See? They've started burning the palaces. There goes the dash.
Arrivederci!
Oh, isn't it fun? I just love pyrotechnics. Gal, that man is burning.
Just keep on dancing.
My God, he's on fire.
Put up the mask and it's pretty.
Help!
Oh, isn't he beautiful? He's all sort of orange, red orange. That's one of my favorite colors.
Help!
You look lovely.
We'll just dance. We'll kick up our heels to the music and dance. Until my head reels to the music just like a real. That's what we'll do is dance. All we'll do is just dance. All we'll do is just dance. All we'll do is just.
I'm exhausted.
But you can't be. The evening's just started. Round and round with the magic spell, velvet gown, pink lapel. Life is a colorful carousel, reckless and terribly.
I'm ready anytime. If you take me, I'm ready to go. So show the way to me. I will try to be ready to go.
I seem to see Athens, it's terribly chic. Atop the Acropolis, it's terribly Greek. There's Venus, Adonis, and us cheek to cheek.
Oh, how chic.
To be Greek cheek to cheek.
Observe the friendly natives.
Hello there!
Hello, how jolly. Look, dear, they're beating a monkey. Wonder why anyone should be beating a monkey. That's it. It's not a monkey at all. That's a man in a monkey suit. That man, they've hurt him.
The mask.
But he's wounded.
The mask, the mask.
Help!
Oh, isn't that cute? They're beating a man in a monkey suit. It's a show. La, how jolly. Don't stop. It's charming. Don't stop.
Help!
That's it. Ride some more.
We'll just dance. We'll kick up our heels to the music and dance. Until my head reels in music just like a real. All we'll do is terribly dance. All we'll do is just dance. All we'll do is just dance. All we'll do is just.
Can't we just sit this one out?
Ah, ridiculous when there's music to be danced to. Play, gypsies! Round and round with the magic spell, velvet gown, pink lapel, and there's a colorful carousel, reckless and terribly.
I'm ready anytime.
We're so
You take me, I'm ready to go. So show the way to me. I will try to be ready to go.
We'll be in Benghazi or maybe Bombay. I understand India is terribly gay. The natives assemble on feast day and play.
With their snakes?
Yes! What a racket it makes!
I think I'm going to love India. Such a big population and I adore crowds. Oh, look, there's a baker. Hi, baker.
Arrivederci!
He's there with his assistants. They all know Yogi and they're just loads of fun. Oh, look, there's a young one. They're putting him down on some nails. If he fails, he'll be cut to bits by those nails. Help him!
Mask.
He's bleeding.
Mask.
Horrible.
Mask!
Help!
Oh, come on! Sit down harder. He's a sissy. I don't believe he's a real faker. They never complain. He's a fake faker. Oh, fake!
Just dance. Until my head reels with music just like a do is daily fly. taxi when they run away.
Kiss me first.
What?
Finally, I have been kissed upon the eyes. No matter what happens, I will never forget that kiss. I'll go now.
Luisa, listen. I want to tell you this. I promise to remember too. That one particular kiss. And now hurry. We have a lifetime for kisses.
True. You will be here?
I promise, right here.
Was my mother's.
It will serve as your pledge.
Well, all right. I leave you this necklace because it is my favorite thing. Guard it. I won't be long. Like that. Does the world really like you say?
Of course. Beyond that road lies a shining world.
Beyond that road lies despair.
Beyond that road lies a world that's gleaming.
People who are scheming.
Beauty,
Hunger.
glory,
Sorrow.
never a pain or
She's liable to find a couple of surprises.
I'm ready. I won't be long. You will be here.
I promise. Wait! Well, the prodigal son comes home.
Don't leave her like that. It isn't fair.
It's her misfortune. What do you care?
She's too young. I said don't leave her.
Gallo? Gallo?
There's a curious paradox that no one can explain. Who understands the secret of the reaping of the grain? Who understands why spring is born at a winter's laboring pain? Or why we must all die a bit before we grow again? I do not know the answer. I merely know it's true. I hurt them for that reason. And myself a little bit too.
Don't cry, Luisa. It isn't worth tears.
You look awful.
I know.
What's that swelling?
It's my eye.
And those scratches. What in the world happened to you?
The world happened to me.
Did you drink and gamble?
The first day, yes. But the drink was drugged, and I kept playing a six until the wheel landed on a six.
Did you serenade senors?
For a little while, until I got hit
Hit?
with a slop pot.
Or what?
A Spanish slop pot. Believe me, defies description.
I'm sorry, Matt.
I deserve it. I've been foolish.
I have to. Believe me. More than you.
When the moon was young, when the month was May, when the stage was hung for my holiday, I saw shining lights, but I never knew
I'm in a hurt. You should have told me. You should have told me. Sit down. See if I can find it.
You've been hurt too. Look, beginning to snow. Here,
I know.
take my coat.
No. Well, there's room enough for both.
Love, you are love.
You are love,
Better boy, could ever be. Love, you are love. My mystery.
Look! You've come back! It's a miracle! Let's take down the wall!
No. Leave the wall. Remember, you must always leave the wall.
Deep in December, it's nice to know the snow follow. Deep in December, it's nice to without hurt. The heart is hollow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember the